I will see you tomorrow for the last secret. Boom, the last secret of Solomon 21. Solomon 20, I've lost it. The last secret for Solomon, CEO. I'm out. Radio fam, welcome back to another video. Win with Damien, and we're coming at you with a Solomon CEO secret. It's number 20. We've only got one more left after that, so we've smashed through them. So secret 20, Solomon CEO, leadership in 5D. Let's jump straight into it. So leadership in 5D, what is that? So we're thinking touch, taste, sound, sight, smell, and the sixth sense we're going to add in there is anticipatory in a psychologically, spiritual, emotionally riveting way. So I just want you to remember those things. It'll make sense as we go through it. As normal, let's get into the proverb and dissect the bad boy. Where there is no holy vision, the people stay away, but happy is he who keeps the law. Where there is no holy vision, the people stay away, but happy is he who keeps the law. Proverbs 29 to 18. Let's get into this one. The common translation is where there is no vision, the people will perish. So if you don't have a vision that's strong, that's empowering, that people are going to go gone. The Hebrew translation is that there is no future-minded vision. So there's no forward thinking. When we're out there, the result that we're actually looking for is one of direction and joy. We look at the future, the fields, the village. We've got our people singing and dancing. We are diligent in creating this. There is no lying integrated into the way that we work, into marriage. You will see respect for the hard work. There is respect for private property, others' private property. That's what no stealing means. An individual has their rights to their property, and that has to be honoured. You'll find loving and nurturing neighbours. You'll find an amazing code of ethics that will lead you to prosperity. When there is no holy vision, the people will stay away, but happy is he who keeps the law. So what does it mean when we're talking about business? The exciting stuff is that as a leader of your business, you'll see and you will look through leadership as in 5D. What do I mean by that? 5-dimensional. Remember the words I mentioned earlier, sight, touch, etc. As an entrepreneurial leader, you're not just selling a widget, a product, a service, or whatever it is. Mark's vision and my vision for Solomon CEO is not to make X amount of dollars or make X amount of downloads, so I make X amount of dollars. The reason why I love doing these videos and getting out there is there's a bigger vision in all this. You know, the vision that Mark had is to get this out and spread the message into as many corners, nooks and crannies of the marketplace as possible to enlighten the next generation of entrepreneurs, galvanize relationships and build a society in part from how I obtained this information, which was from watching a video of Mark's, and now you're going to obtain this video through a similar activity. And that's what I want to do. I want to get this out. I want to share this to as many people as I can, because it's had a very big effect on my life. I'm very fortunate and very grateful for this training. It's amazing training. So that's why I'm here sharing it, because I want to do this big vision as well. Where was I? So yeah, So remember, where there's no holy vision, people are going to stay away. They don't have a big vision. Mark said that, one of his clients spoke to him and they were having a conversation. And he said, look, Mark, I could be getting paid, a lot more somewhere else. But I tell you what, Mark, I actually feel like I'm part of something special here. I'm not sure if many of you have felt like that before, but I have in certain times. It's a nice feeling to feel, part of something big and special. So that's the idea that we're trying to capture here. The idea is you have to go full blossom vision. You got to get leadership in 5D, all right? You got to let this thing. Here's what I mean by leadership in 5D. So if you're marketing a product or you're creating a vision for your staff, affiliates, or your marketplace, you've got to roll around in these six senses. You've got to hit them. You've got to target them. You've got to touch them. Paint the picture. Give them direction. Go through the six senses. Think about them. If marketing goods or services, Are you giving them the guidance and direction to buy it? Have you engaged their heart, their soul, their mind, their inner emotions, their fears? You have to engage all of these things to give them direction for the purpose, for the purchase, sorry. Get your words right, son. She's all good, but happy days here. We're just having fun. So yeah, you got to give them direction for the purchase. Getting someone to a place where they buy is an art form. I'm sure a lot of you know this and aware that, yeah, it's a bit of a skill, it's a bit of an art form. It is a skill of leadership, it is an applied psychology, and where there is no holy vision, no prophetic utterance, imagining the future, well, we won't get much. The only reason on earth that people are actually going to buy your stuff is because they want the future better than it is right now. So if someone joins your thing, the only reason they will is in the end. Well, there we go. We just needed one. The only reason they will is in the anticipatory experience that they desire. That their future will either be, they'll either have more money, or they'll have more time, or they'll have more freedom, or they might have more harmony in their relationships. They will be connected. It's always going to be connected to something better. Everything is purchased on a future hope, a future promise. We've got to understand this. People are looking for a better life, a better future. 5D leadership is always promising the future. It is creating a psychologically riveting tale of whatever that suits your thing. Not only covering the 5 senses, but the 6 senses, covering the emotional and spiritual rewards of being part of that vision. Imagine finally you're going on vacation. You get to this point, you don't have to think about money. You don't think about your work because you have an automated business working for you, and you're actually able to enjoy your work, enjoy your vacations, and you don't even think about splurging money anymore. It doesn't come to mind, to thought. It's just a way of life for you now. It's to the point where you get what you want when you want it. You have a surplus of abundance because you have created an asset in the world through your own online business. And this is how you create the psychological, spiritual, emotionally riveting story and leadership. Where there is no holy vision, the people will stay away. Your customers will leave until they find a business that has direction and will lead them to the future they want. It's potent stuff, fam. So you want happy customers, happy people who have guidance, direction, and joy. So there it is. Secret 20 from Solomon CEO, another dynamite. Thank you so much for everyone who's watching, and I will see you tomorrow for the last secret. Boom, the last secret of Solomon 21. Solomon 20, I've lost it. The last secret for Solomon CEO. Man.